Hey BTP fans, how's it going? Josh here with you. Here to play a little bit of Infinity this fine Saturday morning. Infinity, as you guys might know, is my favorite game. Now, that said, I do play Fantasy 40K, and I've dabbled now in Drop Zone Commander, and I've played every other game out there probably, but Infinity to me is the best. I'll let you decide on your own preferences, but here you go. I'm going to show you a little bit of something that I've found I absolutely love about Customeeple. Aha! So now we're going to talk about Customeeple here, and let's look at my models for a second. Okay, so here they are. These models are going to be used for a game right now that I'm going to film. Here we have the Crusader Brethren with combi rifle, a Order Sergeant Sniper, 3 Order Sergeants, and then a Magister Knight with explosive close combat weapon. Now, what I want to show you though are these tokens. Here, I'm gonna dump them out. Excuse the. There we go. I just dumped them all out. There we go. All right. So Customeeple was kind enough to send us a bunch of these markers, and I've been debating myself, like who of all the Corvus Belli partners would I like to buy markers from? Like, I kind of don't want to pick any, just get maybe a set of each. And in a sense, I kind of do want to, because I do like the Warsenal's magnetic markers, and I do like Micro Studios how they stay true to the original art that Corvus Belli put out, and the fact that they put a bunch of things that just are the exact same thing that Corvus Belli does. And then you have Customeeple that puts out all these tokens that are nothing at all like anyone else out there, and they, you have these semicircle things, and then these hexagonal. Of course, you have the hexagonal shape. And at first, I didn't know what to think about it, but now let me just tell you right now, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So check this out. So let's say I bring in my guy, right? Advanced area deployment. He lands like right here, right? But let's say there was a sniper right there that was TO camouflage. He revealed as I come down, there we go, and he snipes my guy, and now he's wounded. Well, guess what? They have a wound marker that goes right on the base, and it's awesome. It looks so cool. It looks like kind of like one of those tactical display reticles that in RTS games that you get, where it kind of shows you the health or shows you something else, some other status about it, right? That's what this reminds me of. And actually, I love it, man. It looks so cool because he's wounded now, or maybe I wanted him to be prone, and he was prone first and then got wounded, and so I mean the light's not very good, but there we go. It just fits on the base so nicely. And I was worried, especially, that would get in the way for, like, let's say he's tucked in the corner. I was worried to get in the way, but actually it doesn't. It fits really nicely. You can put it anywhere on the base, and I've never ever used a marker more than 1 or 2 around the base. It's very rare to have that many on it, because either he's prone or he's wounded or something. Maybe he's out of ammo, maybe he's all 3. In which case, yeah, in this scenario, it would be kind of hard to put all 3 markers. Here, there we go, out of ammo. So in this case, it would be hard, and that's what I was afraid of. But it rarely happens. It rarely happens where that is even necessary, and it doesn't look that bad when you put there. I mean, it's either that or you put little circles, right? All the other markers are circles just next to it, and they take just as much space. So, but this looks really cool, I think. Maybe it's my Magister Knight, and he used both his Panzerfaust, and now he's prone, and it just looks cool. You go around, you're like da-da-da, looking at the board, oh, that's a cool model, and like, whoa, what's that? And you just look around and like, yeah, this is cool. So yeah, so Customeeple, they have those markers, which I love, and then they also have these arc markers as well. So you can put the arc marker on the model, so you can say that's his 180-degree line of fire. And for example, myself, I have not mark the 180 degrees on my bases. Now I will, because I want to, you know, I've been inspired to, but for those that don't want to use, I mean, this is a very easy fix. I mean, they're super cheap. You just buy a bunch of them, and you just, you know, just put it down and check it, and yeah, so there you go. And like, for example, again, you know, let's go back to this. Let's say it's a wonky model, right? This is not a wonky model. This model is pretty good, but there's some that, and you know which ones I'm talking about. You know, the ones that have their arms flung out wide, and you just can't face them the way you want to, right? Well, in this case, you could absolutely face them like you just. Hello, I'm destroying things here. Okay, here we go. See, so I could make him face that way without any trouble. I just put the face marker on it. So another useful thing about these things there. And these ones are pretty thin, you know, they don't take up much space. And then their markers are here, the hexagonal. They're cool. Still not 100% convinced that I want these exactly, but they're cool because they have the sectoral or overall faction symbol, which is cool. And they come in different colors, as you see. They have orange, they have darker orange, they have red or magenta, they have blue, they have green, and they're very flashy. They, you know, and markers. As far as markers, I've always used dice, you know, which is pretty ghetto, but you know, that's what I started with. And you know, and these ones you can stack, and they stack just fine. There we go. You know, so you can keep track. And finally, I want to show you this one right here, which is pretty cool. This is your suppression fire marker. So you can basically put it on the guy and then measure directly from the edges of this marker. So you can literally just put it forward and be like, yep, this is my suppression lane. So there you go. There's some markers that were sent by Customeeple. I've shown you this one before. This one's pretty cool too. I really like this one. A 3D blast marker. It also has the numbers and the arrows, so when you can scatter. But it has the 3D blast marker, so let's say, you know, I have some guy up here, you know, right here, and someone shoots it with a missile launcher. Well, guess what? Oh, okay, yeah, let's put a guy, let's put him a little closer. Here we go. So now you could actually center him and see how the blast works in 3 dimensions. So yeah, in this particular scenario, I'd probably just take him off and go like this. There we go. So you can see that this guy is covered in this direction and this direction. And I guess in this particular situation, it didn't really matter. You could have done a flat one, but I still think it's cool. Because there you go. This guy's completely engulfed by an explosion. I mean, how cool is that? I like narrative. When I play games, I like narrative. So, you know, like when I set up my boards, here at BTP, we have lots of terrain. So we have a large freedom to do a narrative on our boards. You know, right here we have industrial, we have destroyed city, and this is the Plascraft game set that Titan Terrain Studio is working on, Matt. And yeah, so right now we're just gonna have fun right now. It's just a Saturday. We're here to have a game, here to have fun, and what better way than to play Infinity and to use official Infinity stuff, man. You know, here's the official Infinity terrain. Here's the official Infinity markers. You know, one style of them, and there's so many options. Just love Infinity, and Minecraft Studio and Warsenal and all those guys. They're awesome. And right now, just a special shout out to Customeeple. They love to customize. That's in their name. So if you wanted to, you could probably ask them to put a different, you know, do this kind of marker, but like put something else on there if you wanted to, and a different symbol. Even custom, I bet they'd do it. So yeah, check them out, Customeeple. They're, I believe, a UK-based company, and they're awesome. They produce great stuff, so it really increases the enjoyment of Infinity game. So there we go. Hope you like it. We're gonna do some more videos today. We're gonna do a learning bat rep, and yeah, there we go.